Hey, what's up? It's Hurricane Dave. Happy Friday to you. Listen, I know I did not do a Friday message last Friday. I know. A couple of people hit me and said, "Hey, man, where's my Friday word?" Well, to be honest with you, I didn't have one. When I do these Friday messages, they're very organic and they're very much from the heart. If nothing falls in my spirit, then I won't do one. I also want to say Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. 5 of my brothers served in the military, and I want to say a very special heavenly to some and earthly to those in my family that have served in the military. My cousins, one time for my cousin Banks. What's up, my brother? Listen, thank you guys so much for what you do for this country. Now, my Friday message today is about priorities and having the right priorities. Now, there's a big deal happening in the entertainment side here in Atlanta, and I kind of made plans to be there. But my wife told me this morning, don't forget you're meeting Brooklyn for lunch today at the school. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I had this thing I wanted to do today. But I thought about it for a hot second, then I was like, I'm going to do what's important. And what's important is going to school and having lunch with my daughter today. Because nothing should come before family but faith. And I wasn't always that way. Matter of fact, early in my radio career, I missed out on a lot with my 2 sons, my 2 oldest sons, because I was busy working, providing for the family. That was my focus. And I thought everything was fine at home. And I was okay with that because I grew up not seeing a father figure in my house. I only saw my dad 3 times in life, and the 4th time he was in a casket. So I didn't understand the importance of that until much later in life. And so as I reflect on it, and I talk about today's message about priorities, keeping your priorities in line, one thing is for sure. Jobs, they're going to come and go. But your family that you're responsible for, your kids, they should be in your life forever if you do everything that tries to make sure that that happens. You know, and no job is sacred. Certainly I know that. But at the time, sometimes we can just be so involved in what we're doing that we forget the peripheral, which really should be inside. It shouldn't be peripheral. But you're so focused in on that job. And nowadays, you don't just have one job, you got 3, 4, 5 titles that you're carrying, even though you're only getting paid for one. And even the tech industry. I mean, look what happened at Facebook. I was reading on LinkedIn some of the stories of the people that have been there for 7, 8, 9, 10 years, and all of a sudden they're just vaporized from work. Getting that email. 11,000 Facebook. Twitter laid off half of its workforce. Then they had to hire some people back because they didn't do it right. Even TikTok, as popular as it is on course to be off on their projections by $2 billion in the 4th quarter. So you don't think there's going to be some layoffs there? So my point is, take care of your family. Your family first before your job. Because your job, it ain't always going to be there. But hopefully your family will always be there. So for me, my message is faith, family, work, friends, whatever after that. That is my Friday message. It fell in my spirit today because when I got there and I saw my daughter and she came running up to me and she gave me a big old hug and I just held her tight. I closed my eyes and I just held her tight and told her how much I loved her. And she's like, I love you too, Daddy. That was worth more than anything in the world that could have been happening today for me. Priorities. Keep your priorities right. That is my Friday message for the day. I hope that the rest of your day is awesome, and I hope this weekend is incredible. I know we got a championship game this weekend. We going to the ship. And my daughter's cheering for that team. We'll leave that right there. But I hope your weekend is great. God willing, I'll speak to you next week. God bless. And again, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. See you now.